What up, everybody? My Top 5 podcast back again. I'm Jonathan,
I'm 7.
and we're here. We're going to be doing a little bit something, a new topic today. We're doing music, as today there's a Verzuz coming out, which I'm pretty excited to watch, which is 2 Chainz versus Rick Ross. So we thought, you know what? Let's come up with our own little battles that we would like to see. There's definitely some artists that we like to see battle each other, as well as maybe some different genre of music that we would like to see as well. See highlighted on the Verzuz battle. So that being said, I usually start. I'm gonna let 7 start today. What you got?
My number 5 of my top 5 that I would like to see in the Verzuz battle. Number 5 would be Chava Ranks versus Supercat.
Wow,
I went all the way left with that one. He didn't see that one coming. He thought it would be something hip hop. But yeah, that's my number 5. You know, I grew up a big Chava fan, a big Supercat fan. I've actually had the opportunity to see both of them perform live. Actually, was on stage when Chava was performing before him. I actually have some footage on my Instagram page of that. And I've actually seen Supercat perform live too. So yeah, that would be my number 5. Chava versus
who do you think
Supercat.
would take that?
Chava probably actually has the larger catalog, but Supercat, he got some shit.
He definitely does.
I don't know, but I'll probably have to tilt it a little bit towards Chava because I know he has a larger catalog. That probably would put him over the edge. Unless if they limited it to a certain amount of songs, but I think is the rules, is anybody's game. Well, it depends. Like sometimes it's the order of songs you play them in, when you play what against what. But I think Chava probably would come out on that one.
All right, my number 5. I like that though. That was good. Wasn't expecting that.
Thank you.
My number 5 is going to be Red Hot Chili Peppers versus Green Day. Yeah, that's right. Anybody that I was born in the 80s, so anybody that grew up, in the 90s hearing alternative music, Red Hot Chili Peppers and Green Day was heavy on rotation. The catalogs for both bands are crazy. If you were to take the top 10 songs for each band, it'd actually be a pretty good battle. They're both very much on rock band, every karaoke thing. You're gonna see their songs are constantly played everywhere. So for me, I think that'd be a pretty dope little battle, and I think it'd actually be fun to see 2 rock bands go at it in a versus battle. I think I'd be leaning more towards Green Day, though I find myself listening to more Red Hot Chili Pepper. I just think that Green Day's catalog is just a little bit deeper when it comes to commercial hits and songs that people would really know. So yeah, that's my number 5. Number 4.
Number 4, Black Thought versus Yasin Bey, aka Mos Def. I think that would be a great battle.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Truthfully, Black Thought might come out. Black Thought is nice. Some of the verses, what they should start doing with the verses is have straight battle, regular battle, with some new rhymes over beats they've actually rhymed on. What I mean? Sometimes you see a lot of the creativity of artists. They'll make a song and the song will be a hit or whatever, and after they've heard it themselves a bunch of times, they'll come up with new ideas for that same song. So that would be cool too for verses. If they want to put a spin on it, just throwing something out there. If you guys interested in that idea.
True.
But Black Thought versus Yasin Bey would be my number 4 versus battle I'd like to see on my top 5.
That's pretty dope. I must say. So my number 4. This is going more into the R&B realm.
Here we go.
But I would love to see TPain versus The Dream. Wow. Didn't think about that, did you? TPain versus The Dream. I think that versus battle would be really good. Both artists incredible.
Very creative.
I mean, The Dream is an incredible writer. I think he co-wrote or he wrote most of actually my sister's album, Electric Red. Electric Red. If you haven't ever checked them out, check them out. Electric Red. Shout out. But The Dream and versus TPain.
That would be good. That would be good, actually. I think, The Dream, you know, if he goes with songs that he wrote, and actually he has a bigger catalog.
Yeah, I mean, he wrote for almost
of,
everybody.
right, yeah.
Beyonce, he wrote for everybody.
But if he goes with just, you know, the songs that that are actually his songs, and they're right there in the same catalog vein, pretty much.
Yeah. Or I could even switch out T-Pain and go The Dream versus Neo when it comes to songwriters plus songs.
Yeah, if they go songs they've written on that they actually didn't sing on,
right?
They're in the same catalog. That'd be a good one.
What do you think would be better, T-Pain versus The Dream or Neo versus The Dream? We'd like to get your insight on that. But you know, I think either one would be really good. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it a little bit more when it comes to songwriting, maybe Neo versus The Dream would be dope, including songs that they've written for other people.
Right.
That would be nice. Slamming. Actually, I think a lot of people would turn into that, because I think a lot of people don't realize how many songs that these guys have written for other artists as well.
Right.
So I think that'd be good. So that's my number 4.
For sure. My number 3, Ghostface Killer versus Pusha T.
Ooh.
I'm a little biased.
Jeez.
But I think that would be an ill battle.
Yeah.
Of course, I do believe Ghost has the larger catalog. But like I said, if they go versus the versus rules, it's supposed to be like their top 10. They play 10 songs each or 20 songs each.
You'd have to have like a plexiglass between the two of them so they don't fight each other.
Yeah, that'd be an ill battle though. Ghostface and Pusha T.
That would be sick.
That would be an ill versus. So that's my number 3.
Yeah, I like that. I'm going back to rock with this one. This one's some older bands. My number 3 is going to be Aerosmith versus the Rolling Stones. Now, both of them go way back. Both of them have so many songs that you can pick from, just classic songs. I feel like if Versus would also branch out into doing some different genres as well, they'll get even a larger following. And I think also, I don't think it matters really what age you are. I could be wrong. People born in the new millennium might not know so much about Aerosmith and Rolling Stone. But I think most people that are born 80s, 90s, and before will know who Aerosmith and Rolling Stones are.
No, everybody knows who they are. At the end of the day, it's like, you know, the whole thing with Versus should be thinking about expanding their audience.
Exactly.
So that'd be a good battle.
I think that'd be good. Who do you think would win that?
My preference, I probably would go with Aerosmith. Right. But I think Rolling Stones probably got some harder hitting hits.
Right.
You know what I mean? That resonate with a wider range of people. Mm-hmm. Aerosmith got hits too, don't get it twisted.
They both do.
But Rolling Stone, they got some hits that when their shits come on, it's like even if you wasn't born yet, you're still familiar with the song.
Right.
They got some shit.
Right.
And, you know, their logo, Rolling Stones logo is definitely like, you know, it's like
iconic.
Wu-Tang. It's iconic. It's like probably one of the earlier logos that just everybody knew the logo.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like that Wu-Tang W. Everybody knows that W. It's certain music logos.
That's right. Not biased at all here.
Right.
That's it.
Not biased at all. But there's some logos out there in the music game that are just
you see it
epic,
and you know.
Iconic. You know exactly what it is.
Yeah, everybody knows Wu-Tang. That's true. All right.
Where we at?
That was number. I believe that was number 3.
That was 3. Yeah.
We're number 2 now.
Number 2, Mobb Deep versus M.O.P.
Yes.
Take it to the streets of New York. It'd be a little gritty. Mm-hmm. I think they both in the same vein. You know, both groups in the same vein. Both groups' catalog is probably somewhere around. Say Mobb Deep probably has a few more songs in their catalog, but I think that would be an ill battle right there.
That would be good. Mobb
Deep versus
M.O.P. I'm leaning more towards Mobb Deep, but Yeah, that'd be a good battle.
That one, I would actually remain neutral. Like, I just want to listen to the battle and just see, like, and then make a decision on who I think won.
True. I guess it depends what songs they put up against each other.
Right, exactly. Song placement is very important in the battle.
Super important. All right, so my number 2. This one is a little bit more of a recent vintage. And that is Kendrick Lamar versus J. Cole. Now, I think that those guys both, you know, have a certain style and that would be a good battle for one another. You know, I think that is one that would really resonate also now with hip hop now. A lot of people are listening to their music, so keeping it to a more recent vintage, you know, J. Cole versus Kendrick. I'd be leaning more. I'm more of a Kendrick fan than a J. Cole fan, so I'd be leaning more towards there. But I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people would prefer J. Cole over Kendrick. But that being said, I think that'd be a really good battle.
Yeah, true. Where we at, number 1?
We're at number 1.
My number 1 in my top 5 battles I like to see on Verzuz would be Busta Rhymes versus Eminem.
Yes.
Both, like I think Busta's one of the, he's one of the MCs in the game. He's been around for a while. Eminem's been around for a while. Busta longer, but I think Busta is very underrated when they talk, you know, the creativity in the lyrics game. You know what I mean? He always reinvents himself. You know what I mean? He stays with the times, and that's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, as hip hop has changed, Busta has adapted, and effortlessly too at that.
As soon as I think of Busta Rhymes, I think of
right. Nah, Busta got some shit, and his stage game is incredible. Like, you know what I mean? We've done shows with, like, his stage game is very incredible. A lot of people are very familiar.
And his music videos, he took it to
very
another level.
entertaining. Yeah, his videos is like, you know, always outside the box. But Busta Rhymes versus Eminem on Verzuz, I think that'd be incredible.
That would be really good.
That would be fun to watch. That'd be one that I'd definitely like to see. That's my number 1.
So my number 1, and you're gonna say this is bias,
More than likely.
but I would like to see Drake versus Lil Wayne.
No.
You didn't think I was gonna go with that, right?
That would be a nice fucking battle, actually.
You're right. I
That'd be a
think
nice
Drake
battle.
versus Lil Wayne. I know that they're boys, so you know it'd be kind of like a friendly battle.
Yeah.
But I think that would be a dope ass battle. They both got such like huge catalogs in music, bangers, club bangers, like everything you can think of. They can go head to head. You know, they can even, if they wanted to go soft songs, they could go soft songs. They wanted to go club bangers, they go club bangers. Like, I think that Lil Wayne versus Drake would be, and the amount of people that would tune in to seeing Drake versus Lil Wayne Instagram might fucking shut down. I don't know if they have it might
That'd be a nice
over
battle.
capacity.
That'd be good for the culture.
And who I think would win, you know, who I think would win that right there. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So let's throw that out there. That's right. I keep a Canadian flag with me at all times.
So anyway.
At all times.
so anyway,
You have any
honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions? All
So
right.
couple
We'll run
of
through
honorable mentions.
Yeah.
That didn't make my top 5. I thought they would be very good for the culture and entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z versus Kanye. Beyonce versus Rihanna. Usher versus Chris Brown.
Yeah, they've been talking about that.
Yeah.
That's been a possibility.
And then
I think Usher smashes Chris Brown though.
Temptations versus the Isley Brothers.
Wow.
Didn't see that one coming.
No, that was really
That's an honorable
random.
mention. I would like to see that. That'd be a feel good moment.
That would be.
They'd probably get a high ratings for that one.
Maybe
A lot of people would log in for that one. Temptations versus the Isley Brothers.
A lot of babies being made.
A lot of
that
babies be made during the live. During the live. What? During the live. Those are my honorable mentions.
All right, so I got a few honorable mentions as well. I'm going to steal one of your people out of there. So I'm going to say Beyonce versus Lauryn Hill. I think that would be huge as well. I don't even know if Lauryn Hill has an Instagram.
I think she does.
Does she use it?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Right.
I think she does. Though.
Another one I would love to see. Unfortunately, the lead singer of this band has passed away. But Stone Temple Pilots versus Smashing Pumpkins. Those are two huge alternative bands from the '90s as well. I think that'd be an amazing battle. I think Big Sean versus French Montana would be a good one too. But yeah, I think those are some of the versus battles that I know I would like to see. I'm sure that you like to see. If you guys have any other that you could think of, please comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But yeah, we'll see you again soon.
See you in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.